Hello everyone, I'm Heather. It is the 28th day. 28th day of Shorty September, 28th book, 3 books left. Today's book, Stephen King's The Colorado Kid. So this one I chose mainly because I love Stephen King, it's a shorty, love this cover, but also because it has the option to listen to the audiobook instead of reading the book. And I do need to go into the office again tomorrow. So while I will probably listen to the audiobook of this, look what I've discovered. Do you see? Wait. Okay. Oh yeah, there's one. Oh shit. Can I catch one? See, like, okay, basically you get the problem, don't you? There's art in this. There's like illustrations and like cute shit. So I may have to sort of listen to the audiobook and then check in periodically with the book to sort of catch where I am so that I don't sort of, looks to be like maybe chapter headings. Every time I hit a new chapter, I can sort of check the book to sort of see what illustration is with it, so I don't miss out. Mr. Hank, what's the matter? What's the matter? Don't glitches. Glitches?
Yes, thank you.
Which floor are you?
35, one floor down.
Tennis?
I hear you play squash. Yes, I do.
Okay, so we were watching High Rise, the movie, today. I finished High Rise, the book, and it was like for half and half short, so like book and movie, so we were watching the movie. And I'm loving the like artsy, creepy 60s aesthetic. It's like a sort of unsettling, like vintagey, arty quality of the movie. I'm loving that. But already absolutely loads of the things that were in the book that seemed like minor details but were important for like the vibe of the book aren't there. Like, this is why the movie adaptations of books are stupid. Like, why did they even need to change all that? Do you know what I mean? Like, that stuff surely they could have just included in. It's not like something that affects the runtime or like anything. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, I'm still enjoying it. I like the vibe. I really like her earrings.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if I could get some of that online.
No, it isn't Heron's, it's hers, right?
Oh
And
yeah.
then they just got it.
Boomerang of me jumping into the pool. Oh my god, a boomerang of you jumping in the pool? Can I see it? Sure. You weren't there to bank social content. You were there to get dirt on Max.
Oh my god, y'all. The students are back. Oh shit. And it's not just that it's September and the students are back. It's that the students are back like pre-COVID levels. It's like the first year where they're all back. Like, no fucking around. Definitely back. And not just at their homes, like online for classes. And it is messing with my life. Everything is more complicated when you have like this area of Cardiff, just like the population increases by 40 gazillion %. Oh my god, so stressful. Anyway, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something, and I had annoyances. I'll remember later. Oh yeah, I remember. I was gonna say about the book. Okay, so I've listened to the audiobook like last night and this morning, and it is a quick ass read. Okay, like it's quite sort of thick book, but with like illustrations and like big type and thick pages, like it's actually short as crap. I'm halfway through it already, so I'm really enjoying it. But it's not like a really intense sort of Stephen King type thriller type thing. It's more one of his slow burns, you know, where like he has like really sort of hometown type old school characters, like just sort of spinning a yarn, you know what I mean? So it's this like island in New England that's like really like ruralish sort of island. And there's these two newspaper guys. They do like the local island paper, and they've got like an intern from like away, right? And they are sort of sitting in a cafe talking to this guy from the Boston Globe, like the big city guy. He's come in to sort of ask about unsolved mysteries on the island, blah blah. He's just sort of fishing for stuff, because the guys are like old school and like close knit and like a community and everything. They're like not giving the big city guy anything, you know. And after the big city guy leaves, they then tell this girl, their intern, who they actually like and like consider her to be one of them, this story about the Colorado kid, which is basically this guy who was sort of found dead on the beach ages ago, and I guess it's still unsolved. I don't know, but like the way they're telling it, I quite like it. It's sort of definitely two sort of like small town old dudes, like sort of like the odd couple, you know, sort of like telling a story to this girl. I really like it. I just love Stephen King. I just would read literally anything he wrote, like a fucking shopping list or something, and I just love it.
Signal stuff. No, time.
Guys, I feel like I should read more of these hard case crime type books. There's a whole series. Like, look at all these potential ones that I could read. Like, this one was really good, so like maybe quite a lot of them will be. Like this one, Charles Gate Confidential, an unsolved heist of priceless art from a Boston museum sends deadly repercussions echoing from 1946 to the present day. Or Peepland, in seedy, sordid 1980s Times Square, a peep show performer finds evidence of a murder committed by the son of a wealthy real estate developer, but will she live to tell the tale? This one too, this looks really good. Normandy Gold, a small-town sheriff comes to Washington, D.C. to investigate her sister's disappearance and winds up deep undercover in the world of politicians, call girls, and the deadliest of dirty tricks. I'm gonna put all three of these books on my list. Oh, just quickly, that High Rise movie, I have not watched any more of it. In case you're wondering like what it's like and if I liked it or not. I have to watch the rest of it tomorrow, I think, because James is now out with a mate for a curry. So that's upcoming. That's upcoming. That's the next vlog. That's the next one. That's tomorrow. Yay! Okay, I have finished The Colorado Kid by Stephen King, and it was brilliant. I loved it. 5 stars, 100%. It's actually making me feel like, you know that new one that he's done? Like Fairy Tale or something, like his newest one. That's a fucking chunker, like it's doorstop basically, and it's a hardback. I was like, I'm not getting that now, okay, because I have loads of books, I have other things to do. Am I really going to read this hardback book now, or is it just going to sit here until the paperback is out or the audiobook is out, and then I'm going to actually read it in that way anyway, even though I went through all that trouble to buy the expensive like doorstop. But now I'm like, I should buy the expensive doorstop and read it right now, because I love Stephen King. Anyway, so this one, I ended up, so I was listening to the audiobook like all day, whatever, blah, blah. But then at the very end of it, sort of about here, I sort of just switched to reading it like as the actual book, because one, I was missing the illustrations, which was super annoying because they're cool as fuck, but also there's an afterword in here, which is not included in the audiobook, and I wanted to read that. And in the afterword, okay, he sort of apologizes for how the book ends, and like, I don't want to have any spoilers, I don't want to ruin it for you, but in the afterword, he sort of says, so many things now, we expect them to like have a beginning, middle, and end. And even if they're grim things, you know, that we don't like, we expect them to sort of have a wrap up and a conclusion and like, you know, a clear starting point and clear middle point, stuff like that. When in reality, like stuff in life is rarely like that. Do you know what I mean? And we've sort of gotten to a point now where we can't like, you know, accept when things, you know, aren't clear. in this way. And he's sort of saying, not only are we going to be like, you know, better accepting that, but also sort of seeing the beauty in it, in that life is full of like unsolved mysteries. And he sort of got the idea for this book through a newspaper clipping that was sort of like dropped to him by a colleague or something about like an unsolved death in like a sort of like small island community in Maine. He was also saying he loves small island communities because they're just like the ultimate locked room sort of situation for any sort of mystery. Anyway, fucking loved it. So banging. Okay, so second to last one now for tomorrow's book is Miss Iceland by, I'm going to figure out how to say this name by Googling it, and then I'm going to let you know. At the moment, I'm just going to ruin that whole thing. So let me Google it and I'll get back to you.
Audur Ava Olavsdottir.
But I believe that this one is about a woman in like conservative 60s Iceland who wants to be a journalist, but as society won't allow her to be a journalist, they will only allow her to be a beauty queen. So she is a beauty queen instead, I believe. This one is 250 pages, so it's a bit of a chunk, but work for tomorrow is at home. It's not in the office, so it gives me more of an opportunity to read on little lull periods. Also, if I pack it in tonight, pack it in tomorrow morning, maybe I can do it. Maybe. I might be taking a risk right at the end, but I really want to get to this one. This is like the one I really, really wanted to get to. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to give it a go. Okay, thank you for watching. If you have anything to say at all about Stephen King, about Miss Iceland, about just literally anything, please let me know. How is your Shorty September going? Are you coming to the end? Are you concluding nicely, or have you missed out on loads of stuff that you meant to get to and didn't get to? Okay, I will see you tomorrow. Okay, bye.